Okay, guys. What we're talking about today is like why uh, I chose to basically be a real estate agent instead of a different job. Okay, and the reasons are quite simple. Okay, he said if we first gonna start with like let's say rands and cents, uh, right now with my current qualifications or my current skill set, I'd be quite lucky if I had to go into the job market and basically get a job can pay me, I don't know, 20 or 25,000 rand a month. I'd be quite lucky to achieve that. I'll probably fall into the range um, of getting 15 to 18,000 rand. And in real estate, I mean, there's been months where I've made 60, 70, 80,000 rand a month. There's also been obviously months where um, I've made a lot less, but hardly a month that I've made um, under 15,000 in a month. I don't think that has ever happened. So, so that's number one. Number two is that I am entrepreneurial. So what that means is that look, I don't like being told what time to show up, what time to leave, someone checking or questioning my work or something like that. So real estate gives me that basic freedom to basically do things the way that I want to do them in the time that I want to do them and so forth. However, this allows me to or requires me to be very very self-disciplined, a certain time to get up in the morning, a certain time to do what I need to do, because I know that at the end of the day, if I don't work hard today, in 3 months time I'm going to be feeling that effects. And that's actually the key about real estate, and where people get it wrong a lot, is that if you're not making money today, it's because 3 months or 4 months ago you were not doing what you were supposed to do. So let's bear that in mind when we consider a job in real estate. If you're not a self-starter, if you can't get up and do things yourself, there's going to be an issue. Another thing is, as you guys could see in the background, is that I'm working from home. That's another thing. Obviously I could work from an office setup if I wanted to, but this is okay. I can work from home. I can basically get things done and do it the way that I want to do. Now, the other thing about real estate is that it takes quite a bit of investment. I can't repeat this enough to you, but if you are someone that basically are in a situation where you need to make 10, 20, 30, 40,000 rand a month, that's obviously possible in real estate. But if you need it your first month, that is not going to happen. You're just going to, because your first month or your first 2 or 3 months is your time to basically learn what is the industry about, what is the industry, what does it require, what are your daily activities and that type of thing. And obviously there's legislative and there's operational things that you need to learn how to do. You also need, obviously, you need an active, at a minimum, an active cell phone plan. You probably need a laptop or desktop computer to work from home. We have additional office equipment such as printers. We have landline phones that are dedicated to our real estate business and that type of thing. So there's quite a bit that you need to set up in order for you to do well. Now, who does real estate service well? Real estate services well someone that is entrepreneurial, someone that is not in a financial crisis when they join. It's almost impossible for you to do well in this industry if you are in a financial crisis, because obviously you need to put fuel in your car, you need to put airtime on your phone, or you need to have access to to paper and that type of thing. A lot of these things can be sorted out by the office, but then at the same time, it's should you be going to an office, you need fuel to get to the office, and then you need fuel to go on to your appointments. I don't really see the need for something like that. I don't really see the need for an office. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not desperate for an immediate income. Okay, so you want to set yourself aside and whatever. You probably want to have probably 3, 4, or 5 months expenses set aside before you get into real estate. Then I would say the next thing that you would do is you would probably try to find a mentor. Try to find someone that is already in real estate, that is doing well, that you can basically learn from. That is the key, because if you're going to do everything by trial and error or trying to find information yourself or so forth, so when you start, there's just so much information and it's going to take you a very long time to get there. Now, I'm not saying that you follow someone blindly. You know, when someone gives you their opinions and you have made a bit of money, you can actively make I don't know 15,000-25,000 rand a month or whatever consistently, then obviously then now you can start tweaking certain things to basically make it work your way. But initially what you want to do is you want to go about it in a way that basically says I'm going to do this I'm going to do this the way that someone else that is more successful than me that does it. And it's just a very simple thing is that for instance, if I want to learn how to bake a cake, you know, I don't start off by basically changing the recipe. I first follow the recipe. Once I know what's happening and I understand why this thing is done in this way and done in that way, whatever, now I can make tweaks to the recipe or the method in which I bake the cake. Okay, so it's the same thing in real estate. If you are thinking about getting a career in real estate, fantastic, good luck to you. Like, you know what I mean, you gotta believe that you can do it, but you also gotta basically have not accessible amount of resources, but you need to have a small amount of resources that basically can carry you further for the first couple of months. Thereafter, what you're going to do is you're going to obviously expand and basically invest more of your profits back into your business to basically make you effective. Remember that real estate is super competitive. There are players in the industry that are about 50 years in the industry or something like that, you know, and these companies have vast resources behind them, and you as a new agent, you're going to have a hard time basically competing there if you have absolutely no resources. Okay, so guys, good luck to you. I hope you're going to basically make a success of what you're going to make. Obviously, give me a call, send me an email or whatever. I'll basically be happy to assist you as far as I can.